Hello everyone. In this video, we will be learning about exterior angle of a triangle. It is of chapter number 4 and textbook page number 32. Now, in this, as the title says, exterior angle of a triangle. So children, an angle which is outside the triangle, right? So here you can see that I have just drawn the figure. You can also open your textbook page number 32 and see. Now here figure is drawn. You can see triangle ABC. Okay, I have drawn triangle ABC and I have extended this side BC. Okay, so first of all, you are just concentrating on triangle ABC. This is a triangle. If I extend the side BC, so I have extended here and I am taking one more point D, correct? Then as I can see that I am getting one angle, that is angle ACD. ACD, but this particular angle is lying outside this triangle ABC, correct? It is lying outside the triangle ABC. So children, we can see that this angle ACD is lying outside the triangle ABC. So this angle is called the exterior angle. What it is called? Exterior angle of a triangle. We can say exterior angle. Now, you can also see that I have extended this side AC. You can see that I have extended the side AC and I have taken a point P over here. So here also children, we are getting angle PAB. It is also forming an angle PAB. So this particular angle is also exterior angle. This is also exterior angle. Similarly, at this side, that means if I am extending this side AB, I am extending the side AB. Here also I am getting one exterior angle, that is QBC. So this particular angle is your exterior angle. Okay. Now, as we have already learned, vertically opposite angles are equal. That means children, okay, vertically opposite angles are equal. That means if I extend this side, I will get one more angle, that will be exterior. Similarly, at this particular vertex B also I will get one angle vertically opposite. So here also exterior angle, and here also one angle I will get exterior. So that I will show in the next figure, right? So see here, I have extended. Now you can see children, I have extended, suppose I am extending this, I have taken a triangle PQR. In this I have extended the side QR and I am getting angle P, okay. I am getting angle PR. I can take one more point here, say for example S. If I take the point here, S. Then, so children, here angle PRS is an exterior angle. I have written by showing the alphabet E. So this is also an exterior angle. Now here I have extended, as I said, that if I extend this side, say for example this side QR and PR also. So we are getting what children? We can see that one angle is vertically opposite to this exterior angle, and that is angle F. That means here angle E. So which are the exterior angle? Angle E and angle F. They are one pair of exterior angle. Similarly, I can see here angle C is an exterior angle and angle D. So my angle C and angle D are exterior angle. And next one we can see that angle A and vertically opposite to A is B. So angle A and angle B are also, these are all exterior. These are all exterior angles. That means children, you can see that at one vertex, that is one vertex R, we are getting two exterior angle. Every vertex we have two exterior angles. So in a triangle there will be 6 total. How many exterior angle? 6 exterior angle we will get. Now we spoke about the exterior angle. I hope this is clear to everyone, that angle which is outside the triangle formed by extending the two sides, it is called exterior angle. Now here my angle E and F is first pair of exterior angle, C and D the second pair, and A and B the first pair. Now let us go back to the first figure and write down some points. So here I said that angle ACD, so we are getting angle ACD is an exterior angle. Also we are getting PAB angle PAB and angle QBC are exterior angles, right? Now ACD is an exterior angle, PAB and QBC are exterior angles. Now let us see the definition which is given in your textbook, page number 32. On extending one side of a triangle, the angle formed, which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle, is called an exterior angle of a triangle. See children, let us understand one on extending one side. That means suppose I am extending this side BC, correct? The angle obtained, the angle that is ACD, which forms a linear pair. Now see children, you can observe that this angle ACD is forming linear pair with this adjacent interior angle of a triangle, correct? So it is forming an linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle, is called exterior angle of a triangle. So it is forming linear pair. That means children, if you know, suppose this external angle is 110 degree, then this will be what? It will be 180 minus 110, that is 70, because you know that sum of angles in a linear pair is 180 degree. Okay? So this is a definition. On extending one side of a triangle, the angle obtained which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle is called an exterior angle of a triangle. Now also you have to just remember children that sum of measures of, you know that sum of measures of all the angles of a triangle is 180, which you have already learned in your previous classes. Okay, which you have already learned in your previous classes. So now this is clear to everyone. What is an exterior angle? That is angle which is formed outside the triangle is an exterior angle. This exterior angle forms a linear pair with the interior adjacent angle. Okay, so now here same thing here also, this is your exterior, so this is forming linear pair over here, correct? This is forming linear pair over this particular interior angle. So this way I am just sharing the page with you so that you can write it down. Here we have seen that in this figure, six angles, all the six exterior angles you can see, they are shown by letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So these are all exterior angle A, B, C, D, E, F. These are six exterior angle. That means at every vertex we are getting two exterior angle. And children, what about this angle then? This will be, okay, this angle, okay, this is forming your linear pair, correct? So this angle will be this particular angle which is vertically opposite angle to, so this will be called as vertically opposite angle for this interior angle. Now this is my interior angle. If I see this side, so this will be my vertically opposite angle, and these two will be exterior angle, correct? So whatever will be the measure of this particular angle, that is P, okay, R, Q, whatever will be the measure, same will be the measurement of this particular angle. So children, now suppose if you know the measurement of this particular exterior angle, then you can easily find the angle measurement of this angle. Suppose, as I said, suppose this is 110 degree. So this will be 180 minus 110, that will be 70 degree, right? 70 degree. Now this angle is 70 degree children. So this particular angle also will be 70 degree. And this is 110. So this will be 110. That means if you know measurement of one angle, you can find the measurement of remaining angles. Now let us see the next topic, that is a property of an exterior angle of a triangle. Now let us, what it is, let us see. Now children, you can see this triangle PQR and this side QR is extended, and we are getting one triangle, that is angle PRS. So this is your exterior angle. This is the exterior angle. Now already we know that sum of the measures of all the three angles of a triangle is 180, which we have already learned. So measure angle P plus measure angle Q plus this particular angle, measure angle P plus measure angle Q plus this angle. How are we going to name this angle? PRQ. So we are measure angle PRQ will be 180 degree. Why? Because sum of all the three angles of a triangle it is, correct? Now here measure angle PRS, measure angle PRS plus measure angle PRQ. PRS, that means this angle, and PRQ, that is this angle. This both is forming a linear pair. So measure angle PRS plus measure angle PRQ will be also 180 degree. Angles in a linear pair. Now since both the equations are 180 degree, I can write this as measure angle P plus Q plus measure angle PRQ is equal to, instead of 180 children, instead of writing this 180, I am writing this, that is measure angle PRS plus measure angle PRQ. Now this subtracting measure angle PRQ, or you just think that suppose this term is taken on the other side, PRQ, here also we have PRQ, so that will get cancelled. So we are left with what? Measure angle P plus measure angle Q is equal to measure angle PRS. That means here you can see what we are concluding, measure angle P plus measure angle Q is equal to measure angle PRS. Measure angle P and measure angle Q is equal to measure angle PRS. Correct? That means children, okay, so we are coming to the definition, that is the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of the measures of its remote interior angles. Now here from this, what we have concluded from this statement, that measure of an exterior angle is equal to sum of the measures of the remote interior angle. Now this particular angle, children, always remember, now here we have this exterior angle and the vertex here of a triangle is R. Now the remaining these two angles, that is angle P and angle Q, are far away from this exterior angle. So both the angles are called remote interior angles. They are called remote interior angle. P and angle Q will be called as remote interior angle. Why? Because here we are considering the exterior angle. So from this, what we have concluded from this, that the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of its remote interior angle. Now let us understand from this other remote interior angles of a triangle. Now see children, suppose if you consider this exterior angle, for this exterior angle P and angle Q will be your, these interior angles P and Q will be the remote interior angle. Okay. Now if you consider this angle C, this exterior angle, this vertex, if you are considering at vertex C, this particular angle exterior angle, so for this exterior angle the remote interior angle will be angle P and angle R. It will become this P and this particular R. Similarly for the same, if we consider this particular exterior angle at this vertex Q, so this angle Q and angle R will be the remote interior angle. That means children, you have to leave that vertex at which you are considering the exterior angle. Remaining two vertex that of a triangle, remaining two angles of a triangle will become the exterior remote interior angle. So here if I say measure angle E will be equal to, because exterior angle the property of an exterior angle, measure angle E is equal to measure angle P plus measure angle P plus measure angle Q. Similarly, if I take this angle C, measure angle C will be equal to measure angle P plus measure angle R. For this particular here, measure angle A is equal to measure angle Q plus R. Measure angle Q plus measure angle R. So this way you have to understand the remote interior angles. I am just sharing the page with you. So here let us just go through the page. Property of an exterior angle of a triangle. Just go through, I am sharing the page. And the definition, the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of measures of its remote interior angle. Children, for this topic, you can open your textbook page number 32 and 33 and see this video also and then explanation also.